Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. So today I would like to present our paper for IC Tech 2022 with the title A Study on Differences Between Position and Direction for Homograph Words in Kelantan Malay Dialect via a smart words recognition. So this paper is basically a kind of collaboration between four stakeholders: UTEM, UNIMAP, Perkeso, and Telkom University in Indonesia. Okay, in this presentation, I would like to talk about introduction and followed by problems, objective datasets, how we do it, methodology, experiment result and discussion, and finally conclusion. Okay, now I would like to introduce a bit about our project. So the Sundaland referred to the Malay speaker region, especially in Southeast Asia, with various dialects spoken by all majority of the Malay people. So speaking of which, the speaking language that happen in a lot of the region in the Sundaland is Malay dialect that we call it. So it divided into the several types. We have the east coast side of Peninsular Malaysia, northern side, southern side, and west coast side for the peninsula. But however, we do have also the components from Borneo. We do have Sabah, Sarawak, and Brunei, and not to forget for our neighbors Indonesia that we have Jawa, Sunda, Minang, Aceh, and many more. So not to forget to the East Coast Malay dialect that we have in which has been used in Natuna Island, which province of Indonesia, that what we call it Natuna looks like the Terengganu dialect. So speaking of which, sharing a word with a different meaning, it's referred to homograph word. So here we believe that the a study to homograph word is basically essential, and then we focus on this Kelantan Malay dialect. The homograph words basically are the one that referred to one word is basically having many several meaning in that several contexts. So as example, we brought here three languages which available that happen to be having the homograph words. So the first one is English. If we talk about lead, so basically lead has two kind of meaning: to go in front, or we can also refer it as a metal for kind of tools. So also in Japanese they call it blue. In Japanese is ao, so meaning ao is in the normal context what we call it as a color, but the other context of in direction or in the driving mode, that what we call ao means green as a traffic light dedicated light color. Okay, so meanwhile in Malay itself, the standard Malay that has been used in Peninsular Malaysia and all over the Malaysia is example as BEDAH, but basically there will be two pronunciation for that, bedah and bedah. So means the bedah means operate parts of human body, while the other one bedah is Malay female name. Looking up the the thing was happen in homograph in each of the languages. Basically, we found that there are certain important issue that should be raised up. So for example, for a new learner, such a language could be difficult point to focus on, like bedah and bedah for the foreigner who is learning in Malay language. So and then the manual and profound understanding of the multi-meaning of the homograph requires a systematic and extended period to be taken for familiarization. So meanwhile, it could be required several periodic and times to be taken for that new learner. And obviously time and financial demands, because of nowadays we happen to have many platform to be used for learning some new languages. So not to mention about limited smart analysis in Malay, still less, if I could say here, whereby the limited smart analysis is focusing on intelligence system that we have right now is hard to be found. Speaking about the problem that we face in the previous slide was directed us to find or to initiate a new kind of direction for the sound processing via deep learning. So we set two goals in this particular paper for this conference. The first one is to examine a sequential network models for analyzing the homograph word recognition in order to make things related to the classification task happen. So while the second one is to prepare a good homograph sound in the image profile dataset for the public use. So here we propose an initial dataset for the homograph sound via image profile with the link provided below. So every one of you all guys wanted to use this dataset will be freely to click in the button and can use for your, the academician purpose. Okay, before we do the analysis for the homograph words in Kelantan Malay dialect, words basically the one that requires to us is build up our own dataset. So for that reason, basically we recorded some native Kelantanese Malay dialect speakers, female and males. So we did record it and convert it to the image profile which available over here. So A1 is stand for the right, words for position, while the B1 is for the right, kanan, for the direction, meaning kanan mean kane, while kanan in direction mean kane. They have kind of Malay say subdu. So kane means as example, orange circle is on the right of the blue, so means that would be positioning, right? So while kane happen to have double N over here is the word that please go to the right or turn to the right in Kelantan Malay dialect. Okay, for the remaining parts of the presentation will be continued in part 2, will be linked to the next video. I hope you guys can go to the next video. Thank you.